How's it going, ScrubGamers? Welcome back to another video here at ScrubGames, and today I'm going to start off with a brand new discussion series where I'm going to go over preparing to go to finals, because we have finals coming up in less than a month now. We've got it coming up soon, and this is mainly focusing on the EU finals because I'm from the EU, and most people that I'm going with, well, most people I know are going for the finals spot. It could help for everyone's, because we technically do have a similar format to what most of the other regions are going to have. So before we get to the video, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. It helps out the channel greatly. It's much appreciated, and even clicking the notification bell to get alerts to the channel when the videos do drop can help you out. And plus we'll have a giveaway when we hit 500 subscribers, which we're close to it, and I'll detail as well what I'll be doing when I get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers when that time comes. And you want to see what I'm going to do for that. But without further ado, let's have a talk about the road to finals, and with the first episode being taking the first steps to prepare. So what you need to do is, if you are considering going to finals or can get the time off to go to finals, if you, just in case like you're working and stuff to book it off, you got to think about how you're going to prepare to go, because this is going to be the, well, not the second one in the EU, the second one that is in person. And it is in the Netherlands this time. So for this time, it's not online, it is in person in the Netherlands. So you've got to think about how you're going to get there. Like even for most places, even like not just for the UK, but even around the EU, you've got to travel to the Netherlands to get there. So you've got to plan it all out. And once again, it is an open one, so you just have to get your ticket. And this one is the first time it's free. So the tickets are free to register for the finals. You need to get yourself a ticket and then sort yourself out going there. So easily the first step is sign up and get a ticket. But the problem is, at the moment, there is the sign up to get a ticket. It's fully booked, because within the first 2 to 3 days, people just went ahead and just grabbed a ticket. But Jockmock has been quite nice in that they've emailed people and let people like put up a post and stuff about it, saying that they do have a backup list, because they're not expecting everybody that's booked up to go. Because where it's a free entry for this one, and you've got to sign up to get a ticket, you have to put your details in. But some people might have got more tickets than they need, or people might have got tickets in hopes they could go, but if they can't go, even if they can't go. So some people have probably got tickets that actually are going to go, like myself and a lot of others. We're actually going to attend it, but some people grab tickets just in case they can go. So if they are able to go and don't know until close to the event, they can still go without having a need to worry about getting a ticket. So that has left some people who want to go but haven't been able to get a ticket because it's all been fully booked up, with wanting to go but don't think they can go because of the ticket. But luckily, Jockmock has a backup list, so a list of people that want to go but they're not tickets for. So if they do want to get there, so they're on the reserve list just in case they got more space, or if people that signed up and got a ticket don't actually attend, they can take their spot. So if you are considering going and want to go ahead, then feel free to go onto the link for the Jockmock, which is down in the description below, to put yourself on the reserve list, and then still try to go, because I can't imagine it was booked out really quickly. Because remember, London as well, that was fully booked out, but that was an issue because some people bought more tickets than they actually needed or could, and due to some delays, some people couldn't get there. I think there are like 20 odd people that couldn't go because the strike was on the same day as well. So it probably will fill up, be quite a lot, because it is an open one in Europe as well, not just in the UK. Because I think a lot of people from outside the UK can't go, have a harder time going to the UK and vice versa. But given finals, people make more of an effort, which is a good thing. So make sure if you do plan to go or want to try and go, at least put yourself on the reserve list, and if you can, go attend, and you'll probably still get a spot outside that. And now, since I said it was in the Netherlands this time, it means you got to do a bit of travelling. So even in people in the EU, they've got to get up, travel, go from their country to the other country. It might be a little bit easier for people outside the EU, be able to drive and train and stuff like that. And for people in the UK, only getting like the Eurotunnel ferry or boat or plane. And with that, you got to think about sorting out your travel and accommodation. So there are quite a few places around that you can probably get cheap. Like, it would have been easier to book a lot earlier when it first got announced. But make sure to sort out your travel and accommodation if you know people are going. So try and see if you can like maybe get a spot with them in their place, or like travel with someone else. Just remember to sort out your accommodation first and then your travel, because there's no point sorting out travel and then not be able to have anywhere to stay. Whereas if you sort out your accommodation first, you can then look at sorting out your travel. So once you've got all that sorted out, you get your you got your ticket or put yourself on the signed list, and sort your travel accommodation, you're all set to attend. Now all you got to do is think about the next step, which is consider what you need to bring along with you. Because with traveling, you're not going to be able to take, if you were like going to locals, like a load of stuff. You've got to think about what you need to take with you. And really, for deck wise, remember you can only play one deck at a time. So, and you can only play one deck for the event. So you've got to really consider what deck you're going to be taking. And with that, you want to do a little bit of practice and consider what's in the meta, like what's in the meta, what you feel comfortable playing, what kind of color deck you play, what you're enjoying, and really consider what you need to do that. And then along with that, you need to think about what else you're going to need while playing. Like, are you going to need a playmat? Think about that. Are you going to need dice to turn like for like power boosts, like the note power boosts, or to help you decide who goes first, like a die roll, or like the randomization to decide who goes first in the game. Think about if you need a pen, because when it comes to report results, you're going to need a match slip, you need something to write that with, so taking a pen as well, like things like that. Just consider what you need to be taking, if you need to take other cards just in case you want to lend something, or like try a different deck, and everything like that. Remember also to think about if you're going for longer than just a day, like if you're just going there for the day or a few days, remember to take like changes of clothes, like remember deodorant as well, because people do like playing a game in a crowded room with a load of people does get hot, and you need to change up and consider other people's needs as well. But just got to consider what you need to take along with you, the bare basics, and what else you might need as well. You need to take money as well, and if you are looking to pick up the premium anniversary box as well, they have sign-ups. It's a pre-order item, so if you want to get one of those, you need to order beforehand on the site, and then make sure you have your details and stuff to hand out, like give to them when you get there to collect the anniversary box. So consider what you need to take, bring along. You can make a little checklist if you want to check, or even check as well when it comes to traveling, how you're traveling, anything you need to do for the travel, things like that. Like especially if you're like flying or like going from country to country, you need a passport or an ID to get that sorted as well. And then we go on to step 4, the next one, which is sort out your deck for the event. So once you've sorted out, set your ticket, get your travel, all like the accessories you need to take along, you need to sort out your deck then, or what you're going to take. So one of the best things to do is look what the ban list update is. Like we got the brand new ban list update, which also a link to that will be in the description below. Check out what changes have been added to the ban list, like what decks that affects, and what kind of changes that makes to the meta as well. So also look back at old events as well from the previous format, from the start of the current set we're playing being released, because we won't have set 19 for the EU one. So look back at set 18 and see from the release of set 18 what's been doing well, what decks have been doing well, and if you don't want to play meta, look at what you can do to play against meta, and just sort out what you can be playing. Because what you want to do is try, because it's the final event of the years, and if you're going there just to have fun and playing finals, they probably have less worry about what you want to play for or what deck you want to take for the event, and play something more fun and interesting. But if you're trying to be competitive, try and win that spot to go to Worlds and represent the EU, then you might want to look at the meta and see what deck could do well with the meta. If you want to play a meta deck, if you want to play something that's good against the meta, and consider that. And when you do sort that out, you also want to write or print out your deck list. And one of the best things to do is write or print this out prior to going to the event, so you have that already sorted out. And at least if you print it out and then change it a bit, you can always note the changes, make amendments. Which, if you do it on the day, you're going to spend a good while writing out the full names, because you need to make sure it's clear on the deck list for deck checks and things like that. And some cards have a huge amount of text in the name, like they have very long names, so you'll be writing out a load of them. If you've got a deck that's got a lot of like one-ofs, different tech cards or multiple different cards, you're going to spend a lot of time writing out, and it's going to probably hurt your wrist as well writing out before. So one of the best things you do is either write out manually or print out your deck list. And a handy thing is Deck Planet has is the deck builder and the best deck builder in the game, the only one we have really. And that has a nice little function where you can print off your deck list. If you build the deck on there and print it off, you can have that written out all there ready, and you can just edit it with small changes, like if you change up a little bit by the time the event comes about and you get there. So make sure to write or print the deck list out beforehand rather than right on the day, because it helps with the event starting quicker, helps yourself, and helps the judges and event staff as well. And then what you need to do is get some testing in, because as I said, you can probably do testing before you write out your deck list, work out your deck. But if you sort out your deck and then do a bit of testing and write your deck list as well, you can always make those little bit of changes, and get a little bit of testing is helpful. Like, there's loads of people around you can probably test. If you can play online, you can play on Untap if you want to. You can play on webcam. There are different discords. You can go in the try testing people. You got my Discord as well, the ScrubGames Discord. You got Deck Planet Discord. You have everyone's like the Lookout one as well. If you want to test in more in the EU, then you have everyone's like Hermit Style, the Saiyan, I think this Vegeta Saiyan Army, and Planet Vegeta ones as well. So check out the Discord if you want to play in person against people via webcam, or even just 10 at your locals. Just get some testing in, and if you can, try play against some of the meta decks you'll expect, like Sin and Gogeta, as those probably might be the majority you see because of how strong they are, even through the ban list. And once you've all done all these steps, the next step is basically the profit, because you'll be attending the event, you'll be there attending finals, enjoying yourself. If you've gone with other people as well, friends and stuff, then you'll be having a good time. And as long as you follow all these, you'll be profiting, because you'll be all signed up, have your travel accommodation sorted, and be relaxed about it, just getting there, having fun playing your deck, testing out. And from the participation prizes, depending on how well you do, you should make a good amount back as well. And if you pick up the anniversary box, you can always just sell off some of the bits, especially for the premium one, to people that don't like the bits that you don't want, to people that might be after them. So that is it. That is it for the first episode. So the first episode of Road to Finals. The next one will be coming out later this week. I think, as I said, I've got about 12 episodes of this to just go over different aspects to help you prepare for finals. And some of it is in the way of how I prepare for big events and stuff like that. So once again, feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.